What was your reaction when he remixed Ballin'?
It was incredible. I used it as my remix, bro. I packaged it up and used it as the remix, and he couldn't do nothing about it because he jumped on my record. So I got a free J verse, and that helped take Ballin' to a whole nother place after it was already on top of the map. Jadis did the remix. No matter if it was a diss or not, it didn't matter. All that shit still counted as all my spins. There wasn't streams back then. There was a radio spin. So every radio station that played his verse counted as my spins. I couldn't lose.
Jim Jones just revealed how he turned a Jay-Z diss track into a payday nobody saw coming. You know, Jim Jones has always been one of those guys who plays chess while everybody else was playing checkers. And this story proves it. At one point, yeah, he and Jay-Z had some real tension. People assumed it was beef, drama, the usual. But Jones breaks down how it really wasn't personal. It was about timing, politics, and opportunity. He tells the story about how a mutual friend set up a meeting with Roc Nation. One conversation opened doors that had been closed for years. Doors that meant money, influence, and power. And that's where it gets real interesting. He didn't just patch things up. He used the situation to his advantage in a way only somebody like Jim Jones could. Then there's the Ballin' remix. Everybody remembers that track. Jay-Z jumps on it, and most people assume the remix only benefited Jay-Z. But Jim Jones flips the script. Because it was his original song, every radio spin counted towards him. Every play, every spin, every bit of exposure got him paid. He literally got a free Jay-Z verse and turned it into cash. That's the kind of business savvy most people don't understand. Now I'm about to play this clip for y'all, but before I do, I just need y'all to like, leave y'all thoughts down below in the comment section, and subscribe. Let's get into it.
I know at one point you and Jay was beefing. How did that come about, y'all getting back cool?
Oh, well, like the whole Roc Nation thing? A mutual friend. I mean, first of all, time kind of makes everything settle. You heard, especially if there was no real, you know what I mean, discomfort that caused, you know what I mean, or anything that caused any real discomfort. But then we had a mutual friend, put it together, ended up having a meeting, and shit happens. You heard. Shouts to Jay and them and shit like that. That was a dope meeting. Shouts to Roc Nation. Definitely helped me a lot. Open back a lot of doors for me that were once closed. You know how politics are. So I'm definitely grateful and appreciative of that. You dig? Helped me make more money for myself. You heard? The more doors that open, the more bags I could get.
What was your reaction when he remixed Ballin'?
It was incredible. I used it as my remix, bro. I packaged it up and used it as the remix, and he couldn't do nothing about it because he jumped on my record. So I got a free J verse, and that helped take Ballin' to a whole nother place after it was already on top of the map. Jadis did the remix. No matter if it was a diss or not, it didn't matter. All that shit still counted as all my spins. There wasn't streams back then. There was a radio spin. So every radio station that played his verse counted as my spins. I couldn't lose.
I didn't know that. So you was getting paid for the version Jay did.
That's my beat. You know how radio works? You know how spins works? Anybody that, if somebody raps on somebody else's beat and they plays on the radio for a certain amount of time, that's considered a spin to the person's beat it is.
If you don't mind me asking, how much you made in total off of Ballin'?
I don't know how much money I made off of Ballin', but I know I spent more than $20 million. Shit.
And a lot of people don't know that a lot of them Dipset videos you directed, right?
Yeah, I directed a lot of the Diplomat videos, a lot of Cam videos, a lot of Joel's videos, other artist videos, Rockefeller artist videos, State Property, ODB, yeah, I got Remy Ma, and all the videos I ever shot for my career, I shot myself.
What video you directed for Remy Ma? Conceited?
Yeah, it was Conceited. When she did had the shoe store inside her closet. Yeah. That was me, boy. I'm multifaceted. It's multifaceted. That's the right word to say. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
That's a real big deal, man. That's her biggest video as a solo artist, right?
I mean, I'm a hustler, baby. I'm at work. It don't matter to me as long as I get paid. You heard?
What Jim Jones just revealed shows that being smart in this game is just as important as being talented. Look, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Success in hip hop isn't just about bars or beats. It's about knowing how to move in the business. And that's exactly what Jim Jones did here. He took a situation that could have been awkward or even damaging and turned it into an opportunity. That's the kind of hustle and foresight that separates the players from the legends. I think what's crazy is how he broke down the Ballin' remix. Most people just see the track, see Jay-Z jumping on it, and think it's all about Jay-Z getting exposure. But Jim Jones talked about the behind-the-scenes mechanics of the industry. Every radio spin, every play, every move he made was calculated. He found a way to get a free verse and turn it into his advantage. That's not luck. That's understanding the game, the politics, and how to make money work for you. And the part that stood out to me the most is how multifaceted he is. Jim Jones directing videos, handling business, building his own brand, making moves behind the scenes. That's something a lot of people overlook. Most artists in this game only focus on performing. Jim Jones was looking at a bigger picture. He's building an empire, making money, opening doors, and creating opportunities for himself and his team. That's respect and that's strategy. What I also like about this story is that it's a reminder to everybody watching. You don't gotta wait for opportunities to come to you. You can create your own opportunities. You can find ways to turn challenges into advantages. And you can do it while staying true to yourself and your hustle. Jim Jones didn't take sides. He didn't trash anybody. And he still came out on top. That's a lesson right there. I also think it shines a light on how business and music go hand in hand. It's not enough to just drop a hit. You got to understand the numbers, the exposure, the rights, and the royalties. That's what makes the difference between being famous and being wealthy. And Jim Jones knows that better than most. At the end of the day, I respect his approach. He's smart, he's calculated, and he's always been moving forward. There's nothing negative about learning from situations like this. If anything, it can be motivating to a lot of artists. It's a blueprint for how you can turn a situation that looks like a problem into something that actually benefits you and your brand. So let me ask y'all this. What's the smartest move you've ever seen an artist make in hip hop that wasn't just about the music? And if you could turn one challenge in your life into an opportunity like Jim Jones did, what would it be? Let me know y'all thoughts down below in the comment section. And make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.